If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think
Привет,
this man
Bucketless.
murdered these women?
Здравствуй. Да, готов.
But, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is a beautiful relationship.
Хотя здесь, пожалуй, наоборот, если вы говорите, что там финал очень неожиданный, скорее всего, я не готов буду. Если там какой-то там поворот, может. Посмотрим.
See you around.
Ему теперь кошмары снятся, офигеть. Квартира Бигби, здание Вудлинс. Рано утром.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep moving this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
Swinehart, how bad is it?
No, not the worst I've seen, but damn near it. I must say, you're testing even my skills here.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Так просто? Нет, не получилось. Блин. Во, все, обратно зашла. Фух.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive, and he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so...
I'd prefer you don't watch this anyway.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
У него, кстати, обои, цветочки, как этот курсор.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me, and, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, he'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Свиньи. Почему свиное сердце?
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
I'm glad you're not dead. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
You were really worried about me?
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole
Да,
thing?
вот здесь прям он как
What's even
свинья
happening
поступил.
out there? I mean, do you guys have like a
Точно.
plan or something? And who
Такой момент
should I be
испортил.
asking? Should I be worried about the crooked man taking over?
Crane is still our focus. I just can't forget everything he's done. I don't care if he has problems with the crooked man.
Ichabod's gone. It's over for him. He's not coming back. It's not about Crane anymore, Bigby. The crooked man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the crooked man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
You weren't there, Colin, so just drop it.
Okay.
All I care about right now is... just what does the crooked man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Crane was a puppet, and the crooked man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily and Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The crooked man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself, okay?
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour.
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it?
Жестит, да.
Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess
Да, у
who's
Колина
waiting in
тоже
your office right now?
такой себе характер, конечно, не особо.
Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Ха-ха, 18+. Да нет, вчера на Ведьмаке нормальный 18+ был. Какой момент? Так обычно, там просто... Они же все эти дриады, нимфы обнаженные ходят. Вот, там в локации было такое. Ну, все эти карточки тоже там есть такие, что открывают там женскую грудь и так далее.
Hi, Narissa.
Да, только очухался. Вот только
Have a
начали
seat.
перепройти.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are
Не знаю.
sealed. If I could answer you just
Мне кажется, у
like
них
that,
регенерация
I wouldn't
хорошая
have
у
had
этих
to make that
сказочных
appointment
созданий.
with you.
Раз
I guess not.
их, по крайней мере, не так просто убить.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and
Может быть, и
fumbling in
организмы
the
у
dark.
них куда прочнее, чем у обычных людей.
I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
А что если... У меня сейчас, конечно, безумная мысль пришла. Что если эта ленточка перекрывает уже порез на шее, который соединяет голову с телом? Это, конечно, бред полнейший, но мало ли. Что если она закрывает рану? Не знаю, это просто размышление, если что.
If anyone finds out I came here,
That's probably Snow.
listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us?
Полмен.
I could be in a lot of trouble.
What are you worried about?
Just please don't say anything.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night, and they're scared about what's been going on?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a
Ну,
reason.
то есть все-таки с ленточкой
Suppose I
что-то
better go
связано.
check it out.
Я понял.
You know,
Ленточка,
Beauty
значит, не
came to me
просто
a while
так.
back.
Интересно.
She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We
Да не,
need to
я
solve
ничего
this
не прошу
before
говорить.
something else
Это правильно.
happens.
Спасибо, что
Who
не
knows
спойлерите.
I have other matters to attend to.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason.
Режиссер, да
So
ладно.
that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast.
Oh. What do you want? Well? You're just going around knocking on doors?
Snow sent me. Said you wanted to talk.
Not me.
Listen, I've had a shitty
You
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast? Who's at the door?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Так. Красивая, кстати, квартира. О. Очень классно выглядит.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
Да, Волк, тут прям все шикарно. Роза стоит. Сразу отсылочка такая. Блин, мне вот такие нравятся балконы. Это даже не особо балкон, просто огромное окно. Можно сидеть, смотреть на улицу. Ты спокойно, ты что ты делаешь-то? Волк.
Talk about living in the past.
But we need to talk to Bigby.
Так.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that
Коммунисты не
loan you
одобрили.
took out
И говори.
from the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what
Ничего
happens
себе, они тоже
when you cross the
связаны.
Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
You are in danger. You two need to cooperate so I can get the crooked man off the street. You don't want to be next. But if you'd rather deal with this on your own...
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on? You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
Let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing
Hey,
the slopes?
we're not done here.
I should...
We can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep! That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Похож на голос синей бороды.
The crooked man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is
Это
how
не
can
он.
I find the crooked
Ну,
man?
очень похож.
Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Либо телефон исказил.
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Did you ever see the crooked man there? When you got your loan? Or just shopping?
No, never. But come on, it's his place. And the Jersey Devil never lets you forget it. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby, don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's like.
You're damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
No, probably not.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Опять выбор. Блин. Неужели снова жертва будет, если я не туда пойду сначала? Так, здесь деньги брали. А здесь он доставку осуществлял.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Отборная вырезка лавка мясника. Там Табман-стрит после полудня. Не курить. Ладно. Так. Что-то не ахти здесь, конечно, по продукции-то. Пустующие Пауки. Все зачеркнуто. На грани банкротства как будто.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any.
Да, здесь две стороны. Вирус, карантин. Мне кажется, это мясо здесь лежит уже.
Very appetizing.
Вот и я о том же.
Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Что-то здесь не то творится, просто как прикрытие. Так, это звонок.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
Не будем сразу карты раскрывать им все.
Exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat. Did you want to buy something? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on
Он
that.
сейчас сбежит.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Он сейчас сбежит. Да, он кнопку нажал. Может, вызвал кого-то? Сообщил. Да, я тоже заметил. Хорош. Хорош.
What's the problem? I'm just coming back to give you a hand.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johan. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me.
Прям фильм ужасов какой-то.
He's gonna get me killed.
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Oh, okay. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johan, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment.
Why are you trying to sneak out the back, Johan? What are you afraid of?
That whole crew.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. and then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. Shh.
Здесь что, чары готовят? Что это? Язык собаки там было написано. Беги. Что значит беги? Черный лес.
What is this place?
Я только что хотел сказать, что это за место.
I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me.
You're goddamn
but you won't
right.
give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying,
Я, кстати, не смотрел сериал
so this is what Beast was
«Во все
delivering.
тяжкие».
Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Не мой жанр.
That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the crooked man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a...
Клиника тоже что-то слышал такое.
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Looks like math or something.
Там другая доска.
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things. Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Так, ты не мог бы там помолчать? И так уже в дерьме. Просто не мешай.
Any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
Ты можешь загадками не говорить, просто скажи. Кто это?
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The raw materials and the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all.
Okay.
Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Не, ну он, получается, тоже прижали его. Он, конечно, помогал им, скрывал здесь все. Но ему надо тоже помочь.
Jersey, don't
А, это ломбард.
What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you...
I'm
the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my sunny attitude and generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life. Walking out with your ex or whatever other bullshit is not on the table. So get the fuck out of my sight, hit the bricks, see you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
The fucking hell!
Christ, and this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit! I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Hey, back off and settle down.
Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna You fucking mother... Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Жесть. Офигеть. Вот и топор.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Ох, жесть. Дровосек, помоги.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Че, подружились?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it?
Похоже, у нас напарник появился.
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh? You won't be needing this anymore. That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's...
А я подумал, может, кому-то пригодятся эти деньги потом по сюжету.
I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want. But what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Got a smoke?
Он мне помог. Заслужил. Заслужил.
Thanks. Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Отравись на здоровье. Ты такой добрый.
Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is. All right.
God damn right. Ты чертовски прав.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right?
You know me.
Администрация Фейблтауна. Здание Вудлинс. Вечер.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Здесь все прям собрались.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
I see.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
You need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see...
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh?
Кстати, повар комикса Синебра, новый мэр
Well, you
Фейблтауна.
did cause what
Ничего себе.
damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
I haven't decided on him yet, but every situation's different, Toad.
Well, might I suggest a path of compassion for the pig? And me boy, too. If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash?
It's vitally important.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. He's so glamorous, oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Look, you were unglamored 3 days ago, and you're still unglamored now. I can't ignore that.
Can't let it
But
come to that.
you go to the farm, things cool down here a bit. Maybe you can come back at some point.
Unfortunately, there was
Best I can do.
What a crock of shite. The government by the fables for the fables, my arse.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
I did it. He'll be gone tomorrow. Him and TJ.
It may not have felt good, but it was the right thing to do. You know that. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang
Да ты прям мастер стихоплета.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Перемещается, понятно.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
А, вот этот мост показывали в самом начале. Готический. Успел, смотри-ка.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy?
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The boss is there.
You needn't worry.
I know that much.
Unlike Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
That won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Не по себе как-то мне здесь находиться.
You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Да ладно, все что ли? Да блин, а что так короткий-то? На час всего? Что-то правда короткий.
And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
Крипово.
Oh well.
Коротенький эпизод. По-моему, самый короткий из всех. Либо, может, я что-то упустил. Хотя в Walmart'е был, в Мясницкой был. И, может, последний подлиннее будет. Ну, я надеюсь на это. На часика 2 хотя бы.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays?
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss. You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Короче, как говорил Роршах, преступников сажают в тюрьму, бешеных собак убивают. Блин, скрючено.
that my envoys are
По-моему,
correct.
он такого не говорил.
Rest recently.
Не так ли?
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Привет,
I can understand
Нору.
the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Я тебе жизнь
In the
сохранил,
interest of
ублюдок.
preserving our alliance. If you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill him!
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell? Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ну, поехали.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
-1. -2.
Oh God. This way. Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Ох, ничего себе. Офигеть. А что за полоска? То насколько ты отстаешь?
What was that?
А, блин, в другой тачке был этот.
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Holy shit.
И с нужным галстуком. Да, одежда по размеру нашлась, точно. Удачно.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then. You fucking. You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just
Не надо, не
do what
снимай.
they want with my life. I thought it would be different here.
Я думал, она
But
снять
it's
хочет.
all the fucking...
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Но я, в общем, был прав.
Fuck!
Насчет того, что эти ленты закрывают порезы.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian?
Ничего себе, я догадался.
Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Пипец, кишки уже вылезли.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Ливерная колбаса и кетчуп.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metal
Я не
Works.
люблю ливер.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Я не представляю людей, которые едят пирожки там.
You wanna finish me off now?
Даже суп, например, там, не знаю, с печенью. Фу.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
Ничего там дверь-то. Геть, толщина.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Плавильный завод, что
Baby
ли?
wolf. The big bad wolf.
Сталелитейный. О, что за гроб? Чей это гроб?
You used to be something.
Дракула. Ну да, только что один вариант.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Это колесо для пыток, по-моему. Да, четвертование.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you will persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Блин, я не успел. Не, ну так нечестно, ну что за читерство-то, ну? Так любой может исчезать, а ты давай по-честному. За гендерное равенство, поэтому втащи как следует. Прям ужастик начинается. Да блин, елки-палки, я так быстро. Там даже секунды не дается, чтобы увернуться. Надо быть готовым. Я готов. Ага. Ага. Эх ты, тварь, блин. Жутко. Какая она мерзкая. Офигеть. И опять исчезла. Красотка. Готовься, хорошо. Жесть. Ого. Какая же крыса. Обалдеть. Давай, ульта! Нормально так ультанул. Чё, тварь? А? Сматываться уже? Теперь она такая крутая? Или вообще у тебя еще остались козыри? Красиво. Несешь, что ли? О, тряпка. Бесполезное вообще создание. Изи. Эпичный серый волк. Вообще. И одежда. где-то в сторонке Марина, ёпт, закопал.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of spit. I won't miss next time.
Рубашек 30, наверное, 60. Хотя одни разные бывают. Может, он на дню 5 раз меняет их.
But I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Стирать и говорить, ну что
sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least
Хотя это куда более практично, чем покупать каждый раз.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Надеюсь, это еще не финал. Вы же говорили, там прям поворот будет.
I know, but we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Да не, это хорошо.
He's back.
А то я жду.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor girls.
You think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
По факту.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie...
Прекратите, пожалуйста.
Especially given
Я в самом нетерпении.
History.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Чего? Я никого не избивал.
He's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here.
My dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just—
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid—
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
there
will be more if he isn't stopped.
Been enough
I don't get it.
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Кинуть колодец. А, даже так.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What he's
serious.
done? You just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Что? Этот выбор.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Что это такое? Что? Что? Что происходит? Этот выбор из blank. Blank, что такое blank? И почему это не переведено? Так, ладно. Да, это баг. Это баг. Ну, 100%. Блин, а откуда теперь мне начинать-то? Ну да, это баг. Капец. Так. Главное меню получается. А, ну я продолжу просто. Я не буду начинать там с определенного места. Так. Здесь же можно продолжить. Что это такое? Так, а можно пропустить? Нет, нельзя. Ладно.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Почему звук, как будто капает вода в колодце? Ну да, это баг. Офигеть. Ну спасибо, игра. Но можно, конечно, переиграть последнюю там часть. Нет, у меня в Epic Games. Все. Ушел выбор. Нет, вернулся. Капец. Так. Не, погоди, может заново начать главу. Все едино, все воедино. Да здравствует справедливость. Так, это... это погоня. Это Джорджи. Потом против Кровавой Мэри. Получается, вот этот эпизод, да? Не, я хочу переиграть, может получится. Новое сохранение. Окей. Ну, блин. Почему здесь нельзя пропускать? Это же так необходимо в таких местах. Да, здесь нельзя пропускать. Ну, капец, приехали, конечно. Сколько здесь? Минут 20, наверное, идет 30. Вот это вся... Так. Я буду то же самое нажимать.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
То, что здесь нельзя пропускать диалоги, это очень прям плохо.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
What
do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook.
This, you should be ashamed.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of Faith and...
As I already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need
change
for this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I was told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Вот теперь появились надписи. Что? Наверху-то.
Charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried
До
out
этого
on
они
your
пропали.
order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you
До
are
этого
charged
там
with
просто
multiple
вопросы были,
counts
и
of
все.
fraud,
Надписей никаких.
extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now,
Возможно.
is there anything you would like to say?
В начале, когда я к дровосеку только пришел,
Nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can strike
когда он там разбирался с этой девушкой, первой жертвой, там тоже был Пак.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well,
Прямо
go
в самом
ahead.
начале.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to
Может быть,
start
да,
doing things correctly. No
связано
more snap
с программой
judgments, no more
запуска.
secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason,
не, в таких играх нужен пропуск диалогов. Типа, например, если ты второй раз захочешь переиграть, окей, другие пути найти, то что это, заново все прослушивать? Это ж не так интересно. Уже во второй раз. Такой игре нужны пропуски диалогов.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to
В бесконечном лете, например, же есть пропуски. Там прям очень удобно. Я когда 2 раза проходил, второй раз можно было пропускать. Первый раз тоже можно было. О, и здесь тоже показался.
I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions.
Ну, надеюсь, что все исправлено, все нормально.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Возможно, кстати, это не игра баганулась, а русификатор. Может быть, это как-то повлияло. Игра же сама по себе на английском. Я русификатор ставил.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Может, какие-то проблемы между русификатором и игрой были, потому что надписи не появлялись, и некоторые надписи не переводились.
With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. his contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Бабка такая недовольная.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White.
Меня забавит ее выражение
These
лица.
accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow? You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just need...
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't the
I mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're
Язык, да, согласен, подвешен.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here.
My dear, I don't...
Just shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself. Back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie
Люди
would have never
поддерживают
done
меня.
anything without his
Ух.
say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get it.
bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
Классные туфли.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Мне интересно, что в этом колодце все-таки?
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way.
Что все боятся прям туда отправляться.
There's a way.
All right, do it.
Просто бездонный колодец. Я думал, какая-то там кракозябра сидит. Которая всех пожирает. В смысле? А этого не было. Да, я этого не
Not what I
помню.
was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue.
А где
I thought it
Кевин?
would be better for
Ой, или как
everyone if
Колин
he
там, как его
parted
зовут?
with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Я вроде все то же самое нажимал.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Странные изменения, конечно.
This fucking line.
Джек. Здравствуй, Джек. Тим. Гвен.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
А,
Someone's
вот.
gonna see you, Colin.
Что-то все перепуталось. В тот раз-то. Сначала Колин пришел, а потом уже Мухолов там был. Мне кажется, эта версия событий правильнее. Ну да. Там просто баг какой-то свалил, я реально. Да, должен. Точно, насчет ведьмы-то. Так бы не узнал.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice.
Да ладно тебе, ну.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye.
Свинья. А ты куда? Уезжаешь?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
И шо? Я ничего не понял. Я вообще ничего не понял. Не, я понял, что это Вера, и что? А как это возможно, я это не понял. То есть она же мертва, как, в смысле? Я понял, что это Вера. Ну, окей. И все? И это поворот? Но зачем? Зачем она превратилась в Веру? Что-то вообще какой-то сумбур. Ну, я не знаю, что-то такое себе. Я ожидал чего-то большего. Либо вы так, не знаю, так написали, что прям не знаю, что там грандиозное меня ждет. Так, а здесь что такое? Особая статистика. А, это по главам говорится. Окей. А, это онлайн-комиксы. Ну, не знаю. Не, мне игра понравилась. Она хорошая. Ну, либо я что-то не до конца понял. Либо как-то слабовато. Не знаю. Может, я что-то не понял еще. Так, давай. Так, на самом деле Вера была в самом начале, и Вера была в самом конце. Это понятно. Мертвое тело Веры в морге у самого сердца — это Нериса. Так, когда он спрашивал у зеркала «покажи мне Веру», ее голова уже была в морге. Оно ответило «нельзя показать из-за чар». Почему же она не показала труп? А деревянную трубочку, с помощью которой снимаются чары, настоящая Вера забрала с собой. Именно поэтому свиное сердце говорит нам, что не может пока разобраться с убитой Верой, не может найти трубочку. И нужно ждать, пока чары не снимутся сами по себе, и в этот момент Вера станет собой и выйдет из облика Нериссы. Именно поэтому она уезжает. Ага. Вспомните историю Веры. Она принимает облик другой, чтобы сбежать из королевства и начать новую жизнь. Так, это я помню. А что делать с концом Нериссы? То же самое. К тому же находится в облике Нериссы такое долгое время. Находиться долгое время не проблема. Так, если подумать, действие всех эпизодов занимает несколько дней. Ну, значит, я правильно все понял. Значит, я все правильно понял. Ну, не знаю. Как-то слабовато. Ну да, это я понял, что вот она... Чтобы мы отомстили за всех. Да, это я понял. Женщина верить нельзя. Да ладно тебе. Почти все достижения. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 достижений не открылось. То есть все это время мы говорили с Верой, гнались за тем, кто убил Нериссу. Не тронула, что ли? Ну, я это понял. Наверное, не прошибло меня. Не, но тем не менее игра хороша. Ну, значит, у людей же разный, как бы, порог их впечатления. Что-то удивит, что-то не удивит. Но я слышал, что многие хвалят эту игру. Давай, что за прикол? Здесь кто-то даже не открыт еще. Ну что за прикол-то? Ну-ка. А, кстати, ну можно прочесть, да, книгу сказаний. Я зашел. Так. Здесь, ну, здесь не открыты некоторые. Так, это кто? Всадник без головы. Трейлер вторая часть спустя сколько лет? Всадник без головы дух грозно ужасного немецкого наемника, потерявшего свою голову от пушечного выстрела во время войны за независимость. Запомнился он тем, что одной ночью напугал и Кабуда Крейна в лесах сонной лощины. Ходит слух, что это призрак очередное новое воплощение древнего демона, который ранее принимал вид средневекового военачальника, у которого был кнут из человеческих костей, а также был шотландским лордом, которого обезглавили во время борьбы за землю. Так. Бар цокот копыт. Самый старый бар в Нью-Йорке, он был тайно основан в 1725 году Старкадом, легендарным викингом и распутником. Это место, где сказания могут встретиться, выпить и поговорить. Известный тогда как таверна Грамматиста, он в конечном счете был проигран племени горных троллей, которые быстро его переименовали и сделали своей собственностью. Полли, нынешний владелец бара, унаследовал его от матери, которая когда-то погибла из-за несчастного случая на лодке в начале 20 века. Тетушка Гринлиф. Садовод, алхимик и любительница животных, одна из немногих ведьм, живущих вне 13-го этажа, без надзора и ограничений. Ходят слухи, что после потери дочери в родных землях она страдает паранойей и депрессией, уходит наружу только в образе воздушной белой лани, чем вызывает множество слухов у жителей Брукхевена. Сосуд с чарами. Чары можно использовать различными способами, но самый частый способ их использования – это взять какой-нибудь сосуд или контейнер и наполнить его вещами, принадлежащим человеку, внешность которого накладывающий хочет скопировать. Для наложения чар нужна ведьма. У такого способа использования чар есть пара недостатков. Скопирован внешний вид будет полностью скопирован, но происхождение сосуда может сделать чары очень нестабильными. Кольцо очищения, или очищающее кольцо, или кольцо, защищающее от магии, было создано византийцами для защиты от ведьм. Позже оно было отдано Ланселоту, хозяйкой озера. После эмиграции в Новый Амстердам кольцо вернулось в министерство и находилось у Гринлиф на хранении. Кровавая Мэри. Подлинная история человека по прозвищу Кровавая Мэри неизвестна. Даже самые осведомленные сказания ничего не знают о ней. Известно только ее имя и то, что она явно склонна к насилию, а также у нее врожденное сопротивление к магии и заклинаниям, а еще странная способность использовать любую отражающую поверхность как портал, создающий дыру во времени и пространстве. Простаки считают ее плачущим призраком бездетной женщины, но доказательств этому нет. Серебряные пули. Легенды о великих и волшебных волках часто упоминают о их слабости к оружию, сделанному из серебра. И эти рассказы правдивы. Серебряная пуля, которую Мэри стреляла в Бигби, была не первой, но любая из них может стать для него последней. Любое серебро ослабляет Бигби, замедляет его восстановление сил и причиняет сильную боль. Новый заместитель. Икабода Крейна похитили, король Коул до сих пор отсутствует, и поэтому все заботы о Фейблтауне легли на плечи Снежки. Она давно уже берет на себя множество дел, выполняя работу ленивого Крейна, но теперь на ней вся администрация. Ей придется выйти на новый политический уровень, с которым она раньше не сталкивалась. Дьявол из Джерси. Мне вот этот больше всего понравился по виду. Облик очень классный у него. Не все сказания, пришедшие в этот мир, обосновались в Фейблтауне. Есть такие, кто живут в отдаленных уголках планеты. Есть те, кто предпочел штат садов штату Нью-Йорк. Например, дьявол из Джерси. Слухи о его внешнем виде сильно разнятся. Большинство упоминают о крыльях. Но после встречи с одним легендарным топором пару лет назад про крылья перестали упоминать. Топор дровосека. Сначала этот топор был простым инструментом для рубки деревьев, но позже он стал больше, чем просто топором. Когда его заколдовали, отметили рунами друиды. Но по-настоящему он стал легендой, когда дровосек с помощью него расположил живот большого и страшного серого волка, чтобы спасти красную шапочку. Возможно, в нем таятся древние чары, но с виду это обычный качественный инструмент либо оружие. Иоганн. Его имя в Фейблтауне всегда упоминается вместе с пекарем и свечником, и как и другие торговцы, лавка Иоганна мясника служила городу на протяжении многих лет. Свежая вырезка, экзотическое мясо и даже целые коровы для огров и троллей, обладающих отменным аппетитом. Но бизнес Иоганна рухнул, не выдержав тяжелых времен. Качество его продукции падало, и его лавка стала прикрытием для делишек скрученного дядечки. Те, кто настоящего узнали Иоганна, удивлялись, что с ним стало. Деньги бороды. Многие могут подумать, что синяя борода жертвует деньги правительству Фейблтауна ради каких-то особых привилегий или голоса в совете. Но все, что он хочет, это стабильность и устойчивость, поскольку пока существует Фейблтаун, он отделяет синюю бороду от мира простаков. Его деньги могут служить как мечом, так и щитом. Скрюченное логово. Оскверненная церковь – одно из многих мест, где скрюченный дядечка проворачивает свои подпольные дела. В ней царит спокойная атмосфера, там гораздо приятнее проводить встречи, чем в холодильнике для мяса или на литейном заводе. Это место полностью отделено от внешнего мира, единственный способ попасть туда – это воспользоваться одним из многочисленных порталов, отмеченных знаком скрюченного дядечки, колесом Екатерины, разбросанных по городу, и не только. Скрюченный дядечка. Со временем стал одним из самых влиятельных людей Фейблтауна, начиная он с скрюченной монеты в 6 пенсов, скрюченного дома, две вещи, о которых он беспокоился больше, чем о собственной жене или детях, которых он готов убить, если они встанут у него на пути. Жесть. Скрюченный дядечка заманил многих сказаний в свою криминальную сеть, давая им то, что они хотели, но всегда за высокую цену. Он хитрый, расчетливый и безжалостный. Крошка Тим. Пока большинство сказаний считают, что их здоровье и долголетие основано на знаниях мира простаков о них, некоторые не получили ничего подобного. Если в твоей истории основную часть занимают болезни и травмы, то, что они делают восстановление почти невозможным. По крайней мере, так думает Крошка Тим. Ни медицина, ни даже магия не смогли вылечить его ногу. Жизнь на ферме. Ферма со своим местоположением и управлением кажется хорошей альтернативой жизни в Фейблтауне, но те, кто жил там, так не кажется. Они знают, что она на самом деле является тюрьмой, место, где ты можешь быть самим собой и делать, что хочешь, но не можешь покинуть его. И ничего не изменится, пока сказания, похожие на людей, не начнут беспокоиться, что их отправят на ферму. Они считают, что будут там на руководящих должностях. История Вивиан. Была первой носительницей проклятия фиолетовой ленточки. Если ленточку снять, это приведет к смерти. Любая попытка заговорить о ней тут же будет остановлено заклинанием, наложенным на ленточку. Время шло, Вивиан пыталась жить нормальной жизнью. В конце концов, она даже вышла замуж за одного хорошего парня. Но его постоянно беспокоила ленточка у нее на шее. Несмотря на ее просьбы забыть о ней, ночью, пока она спала, он попытался снять ленточку. Как только он потянул за край, Вивиан проснулась и поняла, что хотел сделать ее муж. В панике она выдернула ленточку и не дала развязаться. Находясь в бешенстве, она попыталась сказать ему, что он чуть не натворил, но он не мог ее понять. Она осознала, что не сможет ему больше доверять, и ушла. Все оставшееся время в родных землях она прожила одна, предпочтя безопасную изоляцию и риску очередного предательства. Хорошо, Бакетлес. Сладкий десерт. Вивиан и Джорджи встретились во время исхода из родных земель. Они помогали друг другу выжить в долгом путешествии в мир простаков. После того, как они добрались, они поняли, что приличной жизни будет нелегко добиться. С теми деньгами, что у них были, они открыли клуб «Сладкий десерт». Управлять стрип-клубом не самое подходящее занятие, но они решили, что лучше управлять им, чем в нем работать. Так, сколько еще здесь? Немножко осталось. Зима. Ух ты. Мать Бигби. Зима влюбилась в северного ветра и родила ему 7 волчат, но она ему быстро наскучила, и он ушел от зимы. Одинокая, с разбитым сердцем, она старалась заботиться о своих волчатах, несмотря на свое горе. Бигби она любила больше всех, но так как он был самым младшим, старшие братья постоянно дразнили его. После смерти Зимы братья Бигби отправились на поиски отца, а Бигби остался оберегать тело матери от падальщиков. К несчастью, он был слишком мал, чтобы защитить ее. После этого он дал себе слово, что каждый день будет много есть и однажды станет настолько большим, что сможет конкурировать со своим отцом. И тогда он заплатит за всю боль, что причинил его семье. Серый волк. Истинная форма Бигби – это огромный 2,5-метровый волк. В дополнение к своей обычной силе он унаследовал от своего отца Северного ветра и другие способности. Например, Бигби умеет невероятно долго задерживать дыхание, поэтому он практически не может утонуть. Преданность Мэри. Кровавая Мэри работает на скрюченного дядечку уже несколько веков. Он обещал ей полную свободу действий, пока она является его личным телохранителем и убийцей. Из-за могущества и влияния скрюченного дядечки Мэри никогда не волновалась, что администрация ее арестует. Она очень довольна своей работой и будет защищать его до самой смерти. В основном потому, что она считает это веселым. Правосудие. Традиционная процедура при поимке преступника в Фейблтауне – это выслушать общество или заинтересованные стороны. Однако особые случаи часто ускоряют этот процесс. В реальности нет четких критериев для подобных ситуаций. Степень Наказание зависит от того, кого судят в данный момент. Первый порядок. Новый порядок. После того, как Крейн пропал, мэр Коу официально назначил Белоснежку начальником администрации и своим заместителем. Многие скажут, что так нужно было сделать уже давно, еще с тех пор, как она способствовала созданию Фейблтауна и лично участвовала в обеспечении безопасности многим сказаниям. А также она много лет неофициально исполняла обязанности заместителя мэра. Шериф Бигби. После того, как волк Бигби покинул родные земли, он много лет путешествовал по Европе. В новом мире быстро сформировалась колония для сказаний. Белоснежка и Пугало выследили волка и предложили ему присоединиться к Фейблтауну. Он согласился, и Снежка порезала его ликантропным ножом, дав ему возможность превращаться в человека когда угодно. Бигби стал шерифом Фейблтауна при администрации короля Коула, но из-за его кровожадного прошлого многие сказания не доверяют ему, а также ему запрещено подходить к ферме. С того дня он пытается стать лучше в глазах других. Вот и все. Так. Я думаю, сегодня Ведьмака не будет, завтра уже. Я посмотрел, там где-то до часов 5-6 остается. И все, получается, завтра финал уже Ведьмака будет. Так. Все. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел стрим. Кто будет смотреть в записи, спасибо. Завтра уже увидимся. Всем пока.